Hello everybody, welcome back to Kigali, Rwanda and the Kigali Arena. This is the FIBA AfroBasket. It's the second day of the quarterfinals and we are starting off with Tunisia against South Sudan. This is the program for today, Tunisia, South Sudan, and then at 6 p.m. local time, Cape Verde taking on Uganda. And the road to the final, well, the teams that win today will meet again in the semifinals. Meanwhile, Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire yesterday advanced to the finals with wins over Angola and Guinea, respectively. Well, South Sudan warming up and ready for a big day, and so am I, and so is Graham Hiscock. Graham, how far can this South Sudan team go, especially when they have to meet the defending champions today?
Yeah, this is a huge test for South Sudan. They've had some good fortune getting into the qualifiers, but now they're making the most of it. Cameroon couldn't play in the first game. They then come up against Senegal, tough loss, but then the last two games, 2-point wins. They've been under all sorts of pressure to get it over the line. They beat Uganda by 2 and then Kenya by 2 to reach this quarterfinal, but they've got some players. Tako Wek, for sure. Gatkuth with some great play. Junior Madoot with an awesome power dunk. And Dil Ding, you've just been chatting to him pre-game, and Kiani Carney, but Dil Ding played at High Point, North Carolina, and very excited to be here. A little bit of a dip in his game last time, but we know once he gets hot, Tunisia are going to have all sorts of issues trying to slow him down.
Yeah, you would think so. Certainly, Tunisia has been on a roller coaster, but you know, with this South Sudan team, you know, whether or not they advance or not, they have been a big winner at this AfroBasket. For starters, first ever AfroBasket for South Sudan, and it's been an incredible ride. They've played some incredible basketball, and they have so much bounce in their step when they go out. It's just, they play the joyful game. And I know that there are a lot of fans all over the world watching because, frankly, these guys come from all over the world. You know, some of them are in Australia, some are in America, some are in Europe, and some in Africa. So it's an exciting time for South Sudanese basketball, and really there's only one way to go for this country, and that's up.
Yeah, they are super exciting. It's going to be a real clash of styles here. So we've got the run and gun, the high above the hoop type of basketball for South Sudan that will get you off your seat time and time again. Do not take your eye off this game. It's just going to be intriguing and I'm sure high excitement. As you say, Jeff, Tunisia, reigning AfroBasket champions, 3-0 in the group, 82-46 Guinea, 81-87 Tunisia against Egypt after a 19-point deficit, and then took care of Central African Republic, 68-51. Leading players for them, Michael Roll leading the scoring, Salah Mejri leads the rebounds, and Omar Abada leads the assists. And Makram Ben Rondam, he was the leader in the last game with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So they got plenty of guys who can fill up the stat sheet, know how to win, and know how to deal with big occasion matchups, which is exactly what we got here today.
Well, we've seen South Sudan, they had to win a thriller over Uganda to clinch second place in the group, and then they almost were overtaken at the end by Kenya after leading by as many as 20 points. They had to hold on for dear life at the end. They won it, and here they are now getting ready to go up against one of the powerhouses of African basketball, Tunisia. So we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playings of the national anthems.
the Tunisian national anthem, Humat al-Hima, defenders of the homeland.
Well, always great to hear those national anthems and see the looks on those players, the passion, and also the concentration in the eyes of players like Makram Ben Ramdam, who's very excited to get out there and play. I mean, Razig as well, the former great of Tunisia, going over there. Now, the referees, Tonton Bansa from the Democratic Republic of Congo, Wojciech Liska from Poland, and Antonio Bernardo from Angola. And we've learned that you can call Wojciech or Wojtek, right? Wojciech or Wojtek. No, Wojciech or Wojtek. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Taco Wek, Kwani Kwani, Matiang Mu, Dingakuth, and also Jackson McCoy in the starting five. And then coming off the bench, Tenny Put, Marin Gatkuth. You've also got numerous other players out there that are going to be forces to be reckoned with. And looking at Tunisia here, that's Royal Ivy, the back of him, the head coach.
Yeah, yep. I like the way what he's done with this South Sudan team. He's working the right way with the pieces that he's got. Exciting, up tempo. They've just got to stay under control here.
Omar Abada, Zayed Chanufi, Makram Ben Ramdam, Michael Roll, and Salah Mejri in the starting five for Tunisia. And of course, Mejri, the MVP of the AfroBasket in 2011. And then Marnoui, Ganouni, El Malbrook, Giasa, Boleg, Adami, and Slimani. So it's a good Tunisian team led by Coach Dirk Bowerman, former Germany coach, former Iran coach, former Poland coach. So he knows international basketball.
Yeah, he certainly does. So much knowledge. Dealt with some of the greatest players in the world, as he spoke to us earlier in the week about the pleasure he's had and how humble he is and how blessed he is to have coached all these great players and great teams. And he's certainly got a big team here. They're going to be well rested, unbeaten, but Royal Ivy has got a group here that can give Tunisia all they can handle.
Well, we are at the business end of the tournament, and obviously it's the first game ever between these two teams in the AfroBasket, this being the first time that South Sudan have played in the AfroBasket. Remember, they actually initially weren't going to make it after the pre-qualifiers, and then Algeria pulled out of the African qualifier, or the qualifiers for the AfroBasket due to COVID reasons, and South Sudan came in and they took full advantage, and they went out and qualified for the AfroBasket, and it's been on the up ever since. Exciting, exciting team to watch. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We're in Kigali, Rwanda. This is the FIBA AfroBasket, and it's the second day of the quarterfinals. And we're starting off with South Sudan in the black and white, and Tunisia in the red. Excuse me, the white and the red trim. And the first shot missed by Matiang Mu. And Mu drives in, banks in the first one.
Yeah, nice attack at a closeout. No help came, so he goes all the way to the basket. Right hand from the left side.
Makram Ben Ramdam, this Tunisia team has been a little slow in starting games. They've had their struggles. Their best basketball has been played pretty much from late first half into the second half. And Salah Mejri comes out and bricks up his first shot.
Yeah, he sort of hesitated. It was wide open. Maybe he was looking for a pass from high to low, but not the best start for him.
Dean Akuth guarding Salah Mejri. It's a big opportunity for him. Mejri comes out and hits the jump shot. So the three-pointer, we've given him a hard time about his three-pointers, but he's come out and drilled it.
Yeah, supreme confidence from Mejri, just catch and shoot from behind the arc.
Now the dump to, well, it was intended for Ding Akuth. Goes off the rim into the hands of Salah Mejri. Now Omar Bada has it. Makram Ben Ramdam. And kind of fumbles the ball away and also has it knocked away. Couldn't quite tell there. I know the hands were reaching in. Jackson McCoy. Now Kawani. Ding Akuth from the arc. Wow, the two centers coming out and hitting three-pointers. I know Brendan Joyce down in Australia helped coach Ding Akuth the past 3 years. Was involved with him and was so sky high about his performances here. Thinks very highly of him. Brendan Joyce, the former women's national team coach and assistant for the men's team. And Makram Ben Ramdam fouled. So he will get 3 free throws. Not a good idea. So who says the big guys can't step out and shoot? We saw Salah Mejri. He looks at the bench.
Yeah.
And then Ding Akuth says, anything you can do, I can do as well.
Yeah, that's good to see. They're just stretching the floor, the modern role of the big man. And maybe Mejri will have another go down the floor, and that's where he's got to be smart. I think next time we see him get in around the basket, calls Akuth and whacks some issues. But so far, Tunisia have got South Sudan in a half-court game, and that's what I think Tunisia need. Because if they get out and run and start surging and really attacking the basket in transition or even semi-transition, Tunisia could struggle.
So I'm not exactly sure what the coaches are arguing. If some player has been misidentified on the foul. Oh yeah, they gave the foul to Matiang Mu, double M, and they're saying it wasn't on him, it was on Kawani. I think that's what they alleged. We'd have to go back and look at it.
Yeah. Ben Ramdam 50% from the line coming in, 9 of 18 up to today, so. But South Sudan want to play with exuberance and energy, but got to be so careful overextending on the three-pointer. Royal Ivy getting very hot under the collar. And he's going to get a tech. Any more, I would think Wojciech will give him a tech. Which the refs really,
yep.
They really don't want to do that this early in the game. Good job by Royal Ivy. Just walk away, calm yourself down. And he's got enough assistant coaches there to pull him away as well.
Well, he certainly did not take full advantage, Ben Ramdam, with that free throw miss. Maybe the distraction of the argument affected him. Here's Ding Akuth. I'm intrigued by this matchup. Here we go again. Akuth coming out, missing from three-point range. And South Sudan getting on the floor to try to get it. Jackson McCoy, but he can't get it. And now Omar Abada has it. And he gets into the paint. He goes up, and Ding Akuth blocks the shot. Great rim protection from Ding Akuth. And Jackson McCoy, they get it outside. Kwani's blocked by Michael Roll. Now he's going to catch the pass up ahead on the break. And the veteran Roll hails from California and has been with this national team for quite some time now, several years. There's Matiang Mu. Oh. And wow, the follow by Ding Akuth. Salah Mejri was looking for the charge.
Yeah, that's why I like Akuth right in the key. He can step out occasionally for the three, but that's where he's going to do the most damage consistently through this game.
It's been the other players that have really stood out the most, but he's really come out in this first quarter and let everybody know about the name Ding Akuth. So the shot no good, Matiang Mu. And then the follow by Jackson, and then the ball taken away, but a foul. Ding Akuth fouled, so he's shown us his three-point shot. He's shown us his rim protection.
Yeah, showing us the dunk, and now just showing the hustle, getting after a rebound. That's great defense, though, by Roll, and the pass ahead was perfect. Roll with the block and the two. But yeah, just seeing South Sudan starting to play in transition and getting up-tempo. Dil Ding, see how he does.
So Dil Ding in the game and throws it into the paint, and the kick keeps it at this end. So look at the jam here from Ding Akuth.
Yeah,
it does look like he might have gotten away with a charge there. Three-point shot.
Ding's release is getting a little bit low. His elbow's a bit splayed out. Was watching him pre-game. Coming off some screen and re-screens with the coach. And
Taco Weck also in the game guarding Makram Benramdam. And now Shanufi. He gets into the baseline, hands it off to Benramdam.
Nice ball movement. Benramdam just hanging around in the space under the basket for the easy two.
Oh, good hands from Benramdam coming up with a steal. He gets it. Oh, what a pass and finish. Benramdam showing the complete game.
Yeah, he was key in the last game and he started quick here. South Sudan got to be careful. They've got to take care of the ball. Play up tempo, but play under control.
Both he and Salah Mejri have been there for all the big wins for Tunisia over the years. And here's Salah Mejri getting on the ground to get the basketball.
South Sudan have got to get on the floor as well. I mean, gave Mejri too much room there.
Benramdam over to Abada. Chinufi. And fouled by Taco Weck.
Yeah.
Well, the second time in the space of a couple minutes where South Sudan have fouled the three-point shooter. Let's have a look.
Yeah, well, it's that cross-court pass. Then the Taco Weck comes from the keyway and he's coming out too fast. He's got to. Yeah.
Look at the pass from Benramdam to Abada. We saw him come up with the steal.
Yeah, that's experience for you. That's that killer bounce pass in behind the defense, and then Abada just runs onto it. (16 of 18) coming into this game for Abada from the line. Excellent foul. Oh,
it's Chinufi.
Chinufi, my mistake.
That's okay. It's been a long week. But they're not capitalizing fully, are they, on their opportunities?
Yeah, Chinufi's first free throws of the competition.
Wow.
So, okay.
I think Dirk Bauer must be thinking, we get foul shooting three-pointers and we don't make the free throws. He's stewing over there already.
Yeah. Yes, key moments. You know, just extend that lead when you can. As far as you can.
Gatkuth and Madut now in, as well as Cooch Bar and Punduk. There's Junior Madut. He's got some hops. He gets around Benramdam and Barakuth. And Benramdam rebounds.
Yeah, that was a bit passive inside there from Coach Barr.
Alley-oop pass to Salah Mejri. Good work by Coach Barr.
Yeah, Mejri just couldn't get the space to take off and throw that down. Good D by Coach Barr, backpedaling, staying connected to Mejri. Yeah, it just wasn't quite on. They needed Coach Barr further up the lane towards the ball for that play to come off.
So Dilding gets in the paint and can't get the drop.
Yeah, this is really a steep learning curve for South Sudan.
Malbrook misses, but Salah Mejri there with the follow and to get in the rebound and fouled. And there's a distinct, looks like a substantial size advantage for Tunisia. Certainly an advantage in experience.
Yeah, and Mejri knows how to make the most of his 7-1 frame. Just gets that ball way up in the air, goes at it one-handed. The only way they're going to deal with him is foul.
Mejri leading now. His team is scoring with 4 points. Another free throw miss.
Yeah, 6 of 12 coming into the game. 67% from the line as a team.
Dilding. An offensive foul called on Punduk.
Yeah. It's they got to be careful, these lightning quick defenders for Tunisia. And again, he's moved to the right to set the screen. You can't do that. You've got to anticipate what the defender's going to do, set your screen and just deal with the consequences. Don't move, don't lean at all.
Shanifi brings it up against Dilding. Now, Salah Mejri.
Wasn't so open that time. Good D by Coach Barr.
Dilding. Is that a pass? He gets it to Coach Barr, whether he meant to or not.
Yes, great experience for Dilding to come up against Mejri, who's going to challenge every layup when he's on the floor.
Oh, nice turn by Malbrook, then the pass to Mejri, takes it back out. Chanufi has to put it up right at the end, and fouled by Gatkuth. The third time a South Sudan player has committed a foul on a three-point shooter in the first quarter.
Yeah, let's take another look at this. So they're running out of time. So unfortunate, Gatkuth, arm not high enough. He's jumping out towards the shooter. Tunisia are making the most of it, but to be fair, they're not having to jump into the South Sudanese defenders because they're jumping into them. So they're not having to do much work to get the fouls. Both teams struggling coming in percentage-wise from behind the arc. South Sudan 25.5%, 27.8% for Tunisia. So it's not as though Tunisia are absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Chanufi gets 2 of 3 to go down, and Bowerman getting really frustrated with the free throw misses. That's evident.
Well, always
the team's only up by 5. Here's Dilding.
Yeah, and that elbow, the shot release. I don't know if that's his normal release, it just seems a bit low.
Roll takes it all the way, but misses. Madut misses, and now Malbrook. His pass, he gets it to Chanufi, and he is denied by Coach Barr. Pulling up, Junior Madut, And just like that, a 2-point game.
Yeah, Bauman looking uneasy over there. That was South Sudan basketball. Up, down, pull up three is good from Adut in South Sudan.
Roll from the arc. Well, we said that Tunisia have been slow starters, and that's the case again today. And that would have put him behind. Gaza gets the rebound. Ding comes out for the tight defense on Shanufi. Slimani, ooh, boy, that was close to a foul as well. He's getting a hand in the face.
Yeah, they just got to get their hands up, South Sudan, on these three-point shots or any shots.
Well, the longer this goes on like this, the more confident this South Sudan team gets. Gatkuth over to Madut. A foul, he hits the three-pointer.
Wow.
No foul called. He went down.
Yeah.
He was looking for it. South Sudan back in front.
Big time shot from Gatkuth. Waited in the corner for his moment. Ball came. He didn't disappoint.
Slimani off the front of the rim.
South Sudan starting to believe they belong.
Gatkuth. And it'll stay at this end.
Yeah.
And this is some layups. Tunisia are fortunate not to be down by more points. Watch this three-point shot. And then Madut pulls up. That was his first one. He's been a good player. He had that sensational dunk in the last game. Junior Madut, will it be a third? Not this time. Tenny Put in the game now. Guarding Abada. Oh boy, Makram Ben Ramdam, that didn't go well. Oh, El Malbrook gets it off just in time. So, advantage South Sudan 10 minutes into this one. They've got a 15-14 lead over Tunisia at the end of one.
And here's the stats from the first quarter. 3 of 11 from 2. South Sudan missing a lot of layups, but being made to by the D of Tunisia. 3 of 10 from 3, no free throws. 45% from the line for Tunisia. Free throw, 1 of 8 from 3 and 3 of 7 from 2.
So Tunisia should really be in front, but they've been so off target with their free throws. Just 5 of 11 and 1 of 8 from three-point range as well. And that was a solid measure 3. They just seem to start in third gear all the time, don't they? Maybe even second.
Yeah, and that's dangerous against South Sudan, because when they get running and play up-tempo basketball.
I mean, look at this play right here. Okay, no, it wasn't that one. Michael Roll missed a layup earlier under a little bit of pressure, but nevertheless, that was the one I thought was a charge.
Unless
he must have been in the keyway. That's what it was.
May have been in the charge circle, yeah. Beautiful bounce pass.
Good no call, actually.
Bader just diving in behind for the reverse layup. It's a clash of styles, but both teams struggling from the floor. Tunisia struggling from the free throw line. They've had their opportunities, as you say. They should be 5 or 6 up, but always something to work on. And Julian Maduke with his three-pointer from the corner and from the top.
So the second quarter action underway. Tunisia trailing 15-14. Ben Ramdam, got to be careful. Passes, good defense down low by South Sudan, but Abada's open and drills the three. That's the problem if you commit too many people down low to trap the Tunisian bigs.
Yeah, they're too smart. Tunisia, nice pass out, and Abada with the three.
Oh, Akuth! His second dunk of the game. Ding Akuth, has he come to play today?
Yeah, he is a problem under the basket, and even Mejri can't deal with him. Big throwdown.
Michael Roll bumped. I don't know if they're going to say it was before the shot. Look at Ding Akuth again, getting above the rim and throwing it down.
Yeah, nice assist as well.
Salah Mejri taking his time, his feet set. he gets the approval of his coach when he makes them, but when he doesn't, boy, it's a different story.
Well, he's the only big on the floor for Tunisia, so.
Here's Madout. Looking for some space. His pass hit by El Malbrook. He gets it back, puts it up as the shot clock winds down. Now the pass to Roll. Roll to Salah Mejri, turns. Oh boy, that was beautiful footwork.
Yeah, good look by Michael Roll as well. Perfect pass above Mejri, and he just finished with the left hand.
Then he drives, tries to get it to Ding Akuth. It's hit out of bounds.
Tunisia with Abada just doing enough there to knock it out of bounds. Otherwise, could have been another dunk for Ding Akuth. Just followed him down, followed, and he's able to intercept the pass.
Move from long range. Matang move, double M.
Double M, living up to the billing there, just catch and shoot. Knocks it down.
He needs to get another M in his name. We can call him Triple M. Macron, Ben Rondon gets it to Mejri.
Yeah.
Flushes it.
And he just told Matiamu all about it.
Mejri
Nice.
could have a big day scoring. He's already got 11 points.
Yeah, and Tunisia desperately need him to do that.
Tenny put with a little runner. How about that from number 0?
Yeah, just 5'9". Tenny back put, great layup high off the glass to avoid Mejri's close attention.
Abada. And Tenny put again in the open floor. They can tie it or take the lead. Tenny put, pulls up, and this time, not a good shot.
Yeah, off left, maybe a touch quick, but he was wide open, so they want to play up tempo. The shot was there.
Roll from a long way out, Michael Roll.
Yeah, one of the leaders on this team for Tunisia. Beautiful shot off the dribble.
Then he put it to Akuth. How about the soft touch from Ding Akuth?
Yeah, just playing in the flow, just reacting to situations.
You can see him growing up in this tournament.
Yeah.
He's played better and better today by far. Looks much more potent offensively. And now Tenny put and Abada exchanging words after the hard blocking foul, the collision.
Yeah. Well,
Watch Mesri here.
Yeah, Dingakuth ball watching. The help from the weak side from Matty and Moons. Too far over because they respect the Tunisian shooters, and throw down. And he's telling Double M all about it.
So the referees, Wojtek.
Yeah, good job by Mesri there, look.
Good job.
And the players don't want things to erupt and get out of hand. We don't want to see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it. Just kind of simmer down, Tenny. We're all basketball brothers here.
Yeah, you got it.
We're all in the family. The competitive juices are flowing, though.
Yeah, but he just come on, you know, and he's fired up. He wants to make an impact, and he's just got to keep his emotions in check.
So the rest are just going to review this. A little collision here. Watch this. Okay, he pushed him off there, and then yeah, a little bit of a flop from Mr. Abada.
Yeah, they did. See, I don't think he did much of a push. He's just trying to stop him cutting through the lane.
Yeah,
which is allowed.
I like Abada, but let's be honest, that's a little bit of a flop.
Yeah, so he may, if they follow it to the letter of the law, potentially he'll get a tee here. He wasn't pushed that hard to make him fall like he did. He's really
he definitely stepped
that
in front of him, but yeah, he then made the most of it.
Yeah, and that's
and
why.
Then some.
And that's why Put
we just
reacted like he did.
We don't need that. Yeah, you can't see it, but Tini Put is having like the longest conversation now with Salah Mesri and explaining what happened.
And that's why he's irritated by Abada.
And I think now Jackson McCoy has gotten in on the act. And Jackson's like, man, I'm out here with Salah Mesri. This is awesome.
How cool is this?
You've seen him in the NBA.
Yeah.
Seen him play for Tunisia over the years.
And I think that's what's cool about this situation. You've got guys that have won AfroBasket, played numerous against these
how good has
up-and-coming players.
Oh, they want to see what happened after as well, not just kind of the flop, but maybe the reaction.
Yeah, great job by Mesri.
So each team's offsetting technicals. So I guess they each pick up a foul for that. Yep, so Omar Abada picks up a personal for that. He's got 2 fouls now, and Tini Put as well.
And then just play on. Yep. And they both stay on the floor, guarding each other. Just keep a close eye on that contest.
No offense to Tini Put, but I mean, he hardly played in the last game, so that's probably a worse, you know, Tunisia come off worse in that situation. Although Tini Put's look pretty tough today. Here's Kwani. Drives in. They try to follow Taco Weck. And then Ben Ramdan, the enforcer, gets the ball. Now to Michael Roll. Salah's already hit a couple of threes. You know, he's tempted to chuck up another one. Quick pass, Chanufi. That's short. Nope, off the back of the iron. Jackson McCoy to Akuth. Here he is. Right decision. Jackson McCoy. Good. Another 3 for South Sudan. Ties it up.
Yeah. Dingakuth is growing up before our eyes. He's maturing, and that is a smart move. Realizes he can't get past Mesri, kicks it back out, and the 3 is good.
How can you not fall in love with this South Sudan team? They are fun to watch. Abada misses. Chanufi has it knocked out of his hands. and it's going to stay at this end for Tunisia.
Yeah, but they've got to box out in that situation. They've got plenty of players back around the hoop, and just one Tunisian player keeps the ball alive and keeps the possession alive for Tunisia.
Shanifi goes and has a seat. Slimani comes back in, and Gaza. Now Michael Roll, so jump step, or jump stop rather, and Gaza, he gets it up, but too long, took too long.
Yeah, they only had 5 seconds to get the shot up, and good D by South Sudan without fouling this time round.
Tie game, folks, and if you thought the defending champs were going to teach this young team a lesson, well, it hasn't happened so far. South Sudan creating their own hype here in Kigali.
It's great to see Tunisia being tested to the limit, and they just avoided another Dingakuth dunk there.
Gatkuth back in the game. He's got great quickness and length. He's guarding Abada. Roll for three.
Michael Roll, key player, and he makes a massive shot there for three. On the move, catch and shoot for Tunisia.
Bill Ding, bounce pass, and the third dunk of the day for Dingakuth.
Yeah, I think that's where how they got to utilize him. They've got all the speed from Ding and Gatkuth to attack the basket and then just drop it off to the big fella.
Michael, I'm on a roll, hits another one, and he's got 10 points now.
Yeah, Michael Roll, just taking what the defense gives him. Short range jump shot.
Dill Ding off the front of the iron, still cold. Omar Abada, Slimani. Michael, let's roll again. 13 points.
Yeah, Michael Roll on fire. No hesitation, just shapes up his defense.
A little bit of a word exchange with somebody. I think it was Madut.
Yeah, Dingakuth ended up on him. He didn't want to foul, so he just gets his hand straight up. That's all the room Michael Roll needed.
I've never seen Michael Roll react like this. They must be really getting under his skin. And then Dingakuth dunking it.
Yeah, great pass by Ding. All the help comes.
If I'm South Sudan right now, I'm not talking trash to Michael Roll.
No.
Because he only plays better. Here's Dingakuth, though, is the sensation for South Sudan today. 11 points.
20 has to be a driver. He gets no more hairsprays. He has to go finish in the paint. If you get another shot like that, I'm taking you out. Next play. 77 small. This is you, young fella. Dang you in. They're coming on. Don't screen them. You got the three. If not, get downhill. You got me.
Come on, together on me, together on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey, nobody touch 20. That's my man.
Nobody touched 20.
So Michael Roll certainly was the subject of conversation in that huddle. Royal Ivy saying, this guy gets no more jump shots.
Yeah.
You make him, if he's going to go, he's going into the lane. And then who was it, Madut that said, or Weck that said, Roll's my man. Don't touch him. So we'll see who comes out and guards him.
Yeah, Tunisia used Michael Roll so well, though. Different areas.
Are they looking to see if it was a three? Or is there something else they're looking at? Unfortunately, we don't have the audio for the referees for this tournament. Have you seen enough from South Sudan in this game to think that they can really push this Tunisia team to the end? Or do you think Tunisia are going to get the grips with them in the second half?
Well, it's biggest lead for Tunisia at the moment. It's dangerous moments for South Sudan. They've got to keep their heads and deal with Michael Roll at the moment. 13 points. Mejri's been strong as well with 11 points. So they're the two
Look at him.
key players.
Look at him. Roll is like having enough, and then he exchanged words with Taco Weck. So that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's Taco Weck.
Yeah, but South Sudan can't react like that. They got to respect how good Michael Roll
Surely they're
is.
not reviewing. I guess they are. Are they gonna? Because they want to keep control of the game. Are they calling technicals on potentially Roll and Weck?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they don't want it to get into a slanging match, get too vocal, and ends up in something silly. We do not want to see that. I just want to see great basketball.
No, they're not. So they're not going to call techs. I mean, it's just a little bit of competitive juices flowing.
Yeah, first big test for South Sudan.
It's just like you and me in the breakfast line.
Yeah, you got it.
Ball knocked out of the hands of Dil Ding.
Yeah,
Now we get to see the ball handling Salah Mejri.
Ding again getting too deep into the Tunisian defense there. Way too deep.
Here's Weck on Roll. And the pass to Makram Ben Ramdan. Back to Salah Mejri. And he goes up. Boy, that was a big time move from Salah Mejri.
Yeah, all the way from behind the three-point line. Couldn't get stopped.
Gakuth answers with a three.
And straight down the other end in transition. The three is good for Marang Gakuth.
Ben Ramdan taking on Cooch Bar. And boy, look, he breaks out the guns.
Yeah, that's a beautiful up and under move by Ben Ramdan. He knows he can't jump over the South Sudan defense, so goes up and around.
Ben Ramdan has such good size, it's deceptive. He's much bigger really than he looks, I think. Taco Weck, and Cooch Bar gets in there, and offensive rebound and putback. He has made some big plays in this this AfroBasket, excuse me.
Yeah, he's come off the bench. He does a good job. Doesn't have the ball in his hand too much. I mean, Mejri just not boxing out there. That is a cardinal sin.
Want some peanuts?
No, I'm good.
You don't like peanuts, do you? Salah Mejri misses, brings it down the miss.
Not what I'm trying to talk.
No, you're right. It's just to have it ready when there's a break.
You got it. Definitely at halftime.
And the charge. It's going to draw the ire of Salah. So Salah Mejri has 2 fouls.
Yeah, let's see the again.
Wasn't a charge, it was the screen.
Yeah. He's just moved slightly. And that's tough. There wasn't a lot of movement. He just moved slightly laterally before he set the screen. Things getting heated. The stakes are high. Yeah, leave it, Salah.
Tunisia, and they're up 39-34, timeout.
All right, look. We need to regroup here, okay? Again, they're hurting us with the three-point shot. Stop the fucking three, man. They're not gonna beat you with the two. Get out, get your hand up early. All right, now here's what we're gonna run. 3 and 4 and stop. Break out, okay? That's you, okay? You gotta break out. Pass here. Go strong side corner, sideline to right. Makram, hard pin down. Michael comes up. We pass to Michael. We go punch in. If the punching is not there, we can roll between Michael and
Well, they're running another play for Michael here, and they've just got to keep going to him. He's the leading man, 13 points, 5 of 7 from the field.
You heard Bowerman say he wants to guard the three-point shooters, just like
Yeah, and that's the other key.
Royal Ivy wants to guard this man. He doesn't want this to happen again.
No, and that's just a simple catch and shoot coming from the low side up high, just turns, squares up, and knocks it down.
Roll is famous for having scoring eruptions, though. I mean, he has games where he goes off, and he's already had one in this AfroBasket. This could be another. We'll see how they guard the three-point shot. Kawani going up against Roll. They drive, pass it back out, and intercepted. Good work by Chanufi, and then his pass led Slimani too much.
Yeah. Slimani just didn't quite have the pace to run onto that, but good defense. The pass was dangerous by South Sudan. They've got to have more pace on that pass as they kick it back out. So they got away with one there.
You want to run.
Yeah.
But, oh, wait, who's, okay, so we got some substitutions here, some changes. So Madut and Tini Put back in the game, and also Abada. And you can see Bowerman telling Chanufi, listen, slow it down sometimes. It's okay. We don't have to run on every opportunity, especially when it's complicated. But how about Madut coming off and getting in there and putting it up high and off the glass?
Yeah, they talked about making back cuts in the last game when they beat Kenya, and that was to perfection. Great finish.
Junior, Madut guarding Roll. Mejri, that's off. And a chance to tie it with a three. Madut, he's got that look. He puts it up. It's a one-point game.
Junior Madut, so poised.
We could get the hairdryer treatment here. Look at this.
Yeah.
That was a long two from Junior Madut.
Michael Roll, hands down. Got to get up in his face, but that's just a quick pull-up, and Roll is just half-heartedly there playing D. That's not what Coach Bowerman wants to see, and South Sudan have raised themselves to the challenge.
I think the problem is he's played the entire, practically the entire first half.
Yeah, and I was going to mention that he's maybe getting fatigued. Maybe he needs to sit out for the last 45 seconds. It can't just be Michael Roll. They've got to share responsibility here.
Now we double down here. Maybe that shot. If not, it's big and roll or big and pop. Understood? Understood. Hey, listen. One foul to give. One foul to give.
I think Dirk Bowerman's voice is going. Have you got one of those strepsil lozenges you can take to him at halftime?
I've got plenty of that. We've got all the medication we need to keep our voices going. And, well, clash of styles. Tunisia are trying to stop, and here's the press, 1-2-2. Let's see how this one goes. That's where they want it, sideline.
Turned it over, not what you want out of a timeout. Oh! You pass to Junior Madut.
Just sensational, quick, decisive basketball from South Sudan.
Unbelievable. South Sudan in front. Gatkuth guarding El Malbrook. That is front and back, stays out. And a foul called on Kawani with a collision on Ben Ramdam. Look at this play, the pass and the flush to Madut, who has dunked it for not the first time in this AfroBasket.
He has got some serious ups. Great trap though, and by passing it sideways on that second pass, Tunisia played into the hands of South Sudan. Easy steal, quick pass ahead, and Madut finishes it off. He is special. Well, it's the
Kawani goes out after the foul.
The basketball landscape of Africa is changing before our very eyes.
Abada, well, Oh, what about that over-the-head pass from Salah Mejri to Ben Ramdam?
Yeah, and there's two ways of playing around the hoop. You've seen what South Sudan just did, and then the over-the-head pass or over the right shoulder pass from Mejri to Ben Ramdam, who know each other so well. Played together for so many years. Now I can relate more to that pass. I'm not sure about the South Sudan. We love it, and he is so far above the hoop. But look, if Ben Ron, well, I was going to say, if he can make the 2 free throws, you get the same result from 2 entirely different plays. But that's why we love this AfroBasket, Jeff. So many different ways to play the game.
Ben Ramdam makes the second. And South Sudan called timeout.
Yep.
So
Good
they'll
call.
have 3 seconds. And that was an incredible play. I mean, that fast break.
Yeah.
Who got the assist on that? He didn't even come down. Was it Gatkuth? I think Gatkuth didn't even come down when he little touch pass back to in an alley-oop at that.
Set it on the run. Four is going on the 5. If that's not there, hit him on the run. Got 3 seconds.
You got 3 dribbles. You got 3 dribbles worth of time. Execute on me, execute on.
So the first look is the 5. The 4 is going over the 5. If not, you got Tenny running out here. 2, 3 dribbles, hoist it. It's gonna go in.
Execute on me, execute on 3. 1, 2, 3. Execute.
So they're going to try to hit somebody on the run, like a fly pattern. Don't forget, Dingakuth can shoot the 3.
Yeah, I think it's a good call by Tunisia. Get the biggest player on the inbound. So some pass fakes needed here from Kawani to get the ball in.
Got to be careful he doesn't turn it over. He does. Oh boy, I thought he had.
Yeah.
Now with 1.8 seconds left.
Yeah, Tenny just needs to run hard maybe towards Kawani.
He's got a launch. He doesn't get it off in time. So good defense at the end by Tunisia, who have come back to tie it. A very exciting quarterfinal between these two teams. As Salah Mejri gets an explanation on the block. Tunisia 40, South Sudan 40.
Great job, I think, by South Sudan to be in this position. Their first AfroBasket. Tunisia, the reigning champions, and many times at AfroBasket. South Sudan, 11-23 from 2, 6 of 15 from 3, 6 of 17 from 3 for Tunisia, 8 of 13 from 2, and they're struggling from the free throw line. Tunisia, 18 to 22 rebounds. South Sudan, 12 to 14 assists. Tunisia, and both with 6 turnovers at the half. That is outstanding to have the assists and so few turnovers. Mejri and Ring, the leading scorers, Roll and Ben Ramdam for Tunisia, and Akuth and Double M for
impressive figure out there as he was moving down the court, getting ready to play. Uh-oh, nobody guarded Indoy.
Yeah.
2 days.
Gadio with the dunk. He's impressive.
Dos Santos passes it outside. Doniema drives in and, well, that wasn't coming close, but it was blocked. And I haven't seen too many players pull it back out.
No, they just go, and look what happens here. Little pick and roll, another beautiful bounce pass.
This is unbelievable drama unfolding in Kigali. Senegal clinging to a 2-point lead against Angola. And Bango goes up for the dunk. Gilson Bango does it again.
And that's where I like Dilson Bango, right at the hoop. Nice drop off by Gonçalves, and Bango does the rest.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
play. Ben Rondam 6 rebounds, and Ben Rondam 3 assists. And he likes to assist out of the post as well, which is a big factor. Now, Michael Roll, he has been a big factor for Tunisia. 13 points, 2 of 3 from 2. And even more impressively, 3 of 4 from 3. South Sudan 6 of 15 from behind the arc. Tunisia 6 of 17. So both teams shooting well above their average, which was around 25 to 27% for the two teams coming in here. And Salah Mesri. Yeah, so Liz Mills on the left, and Victoria Mills on the right. Twin sisters, and of course Liz Mills, incredible job with Kenya, losing by 2 to South Sudan in the qualification game for the quarterfinals. They've done an amazing job, and we are assuming that she will continue with the World Cup qualifiers, because they have played some amazing basketball. They've fallen behind a couple of times, came surging back, and right down to the last possession against South Sudan, who are now giving Tunisia, the reigning champions from 2017, a real test, as I guess we thought they would, with their style, with their outstanding players, their athletes, and they're growing up. I think they're playing with some good control. It's impressive stuff from South Sudan. Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. They just have to keep pushing it, and we'll see how it goes. They ran on steam against Kenya.
Sure,
but
absolutely.
I don't know. They don't look too bad today in that respect. And really, the longer this game stays close, the more they believe they're going to win it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Tunisia have got to show their experience now. First 5 minutes or so of the third quarter, and really put the gauntlet down, play really sharp basketball, get Michael Roll his shots, but they've got so many weapons, Tunisia. And
how many times how many free throws have South Sudan attempted? You know, just 1.
Yeah, and that's something they've got to improve on. 6 of 13 at the moment for Tunisia.
Yeah, that's where Tunisia have really hurt themselves.
Yeah.
Not to mention they haven't really shot it well. Well, I guess they got better, 6 of 17. Yeah, they started out cold. Yeah,
both teams shooting above their average for the tournament from behind the arc. 67% from the free throw line for Tunisia, and they're at 46% at the moment, and that's not good enough. And they've just got to be at that line. The pressure gets to all the players at one time or another during this competition. They've got the experience, they just got to deal with it. And talking experience, look at the first three guys on the floor for Tunisia. Slimani, Ben Rondam, Mesri. Ben Rondam having a little word with Tako Wek. Michael Roll in. How is South Sudan going to deal with him? He is a real problem. But as you said, Jeff, he's played a lot of minutes. Will fatigue be an issue maybe further down the game? We shall see. It's perfectly poised at 40 apiece.
Second half underway. South Sudan really making some headlines here. They get it inside to Weck, and he misses what looked like a pretty straightforward layup.
Yeah, just couldn't get the elevation on that left-hand finish. Needs to make those.
They really do have a let's take on the world mentality. South Sudan. They're not backing down from this challenge against the defending champions. Salah Mesri gets in. And good job, Dingakuth.
Yeah, he's just young and he's long, and he's growing into his body still, and he just did enough to stop Mesri there. Not looking at the three-point shot on this occasion.
Kawani's been quiet offensively. Here he goes. Passes back to Akuth, who's just has such a soft shot, but he missed that one.
Kawani not a factor yet offensively. They're going to need him in the second half, though, as the pressure builds.
Salah Mejri. So that'll be the one attempt that he gets, I think. And now, if he takes another one, he will definitely hear it from Bowerman. And South Sudan throwing the ball out of bounds.
And again, Kawani involved in that turnover. He's averaging 14.7 points a game, 6 points.
Yeah, he's got nothing
7
today.
rebounds, 2 assists. He is the leader on this team. Needs to step up when required.
Here's Roll. Shot clock down to 6. Roll over to Abada. Open 3, good.
That is
Penetration and kick.
That is perfection. Michael Roll just timing his pass, got far enough into the D, and Abada does the rest with a beautiful three-point shot.
Dangerous pass from Jackson McCoy with Makram Ben Mamdam there. Oop. Double M, gets to the corner, spins. Akuth under pressure, and that will be Tunisia basketball.
Yeah, they've come out really strong. Tunisia hitting the 3, making it tough for South Sudan to get an open look. Maybe they need to put on the press that they tried.
Roll alley-oop pass, great recovery there by Taco Weck.
Yeah.
He's the heartbeat of this team, isn't he?
He really is, and he needed to be on point here, otherwise that would have been an easy finish for Salah Mejri. Just did enough.
He doesn't just knock the ball away, he slaps it away. He sends messages, Taco Weck. And here's Double M guarding Slimane. Ben Ramdam to Roll, pump fake. Dumps it to Ben Ramdam. Great defense from Mu.
Yeah, good job by South Sudan.
Oh, on wide open 3 off the front of the iron.
And Mejri stepping out to contest the shot, just short for Dingakuth.
Here comes Ubada. Mejri out to Slimane. And Ding Akuth with Salah Mejri putting pressure on him from behind. Couldn't rebound it.
Yeah, you just got to have the energy and the intent to get after every offensive rebound. You're putting pressure on that defense, and this time Dingakuth not able to get the defensive rebound.
Abada finds Mejri. He throws it down.
Yeah, sending a message to South Sudan. They now lead by 5. Great job by Mejri. Up fakes, and then just steps through for the slam.
And then Gakuth loses control of it into the hands of Abada. And then he tries to pass it, and Taco Weck was holding Ben Ramdam, who appeals for an unsportsmanlike. Well, they've called the foul. They can go and look at it.
And again, Mejri calming things down. And
It was even before the half started. This was the dunk earlier from Mejri, so they are going to go look at it. Hear it again.
great fundamentals, just what he, couple of fakes, gets Dingakuth out of the play.
Okay, now watch this. This is the foul. See if Weck couldn't see anything there.
Might need another angle. But let the rest make the call. Don't get too emotional. He was having a chat with Takawek.
Yeah, before
the tip.
Before the tip.
Yeah, before they started the third quarter, and you know he's.
Okay, so
maybe he's telling him.
Keep an eye on to the left of your screen.
He may have just had his hand on his hip.
Yeah.
But not a lot there. Ah, he has grabbed him. Not to that extent, though.
Not to that extent. He grabbed him in the shirt. Once he was grabbing him on the shirt, that was definitely when he went down.
Yeah, and he's on the wrong side for a start, Takawek. He's in completely the wrong defensive position. Needs to be ball side, and that's where the problem starts. And well,
they will have seen that he grabbed his jersey, and just a normal foul, because
yeah,
I think the phrase is made a meal out of it.
Yeah, sure, overreacted, and that's a fair call. Let's play basketball.
Yeah, come on. I agree.
I think good call, get Weck out of the game. Have a drink, cool down.
Ben Rondon catches the inbounds pass. Abada gets to the line.
Yeah, he's starting to put pressure on this South Sudan defense. The guards really attacking. He's so dangerous. He's leading player in the qualifiers, points-wise, for Tunisia.
So Kwani is going to go out, and D Hoops, aka Dill Ding, checks into the game.
Yeah, frustrating for Kwani. He's been at the fort for the South Sudan games for sure. Hey, he's just going to have to deal with it and come out strong when he's required by Coach Ivey.
Hey, Tunisia made a couple of free throws.
Yeah.
Lead now 7. South Sudan looking a little careless on offense. Madut has a double team. They find Gatkuth wide open. Eminem and Double M strikes from downtown.
That was perfection. Off the pick and roll, 2 extra passes. Wide open in the corner for Double M, Eminem.
Now roll. Guarded closely by Madut.
Yeah.
Good hands by DeHoops. Number 6.
Yeah, Dilting, great job by him. He's quick, both ends of the floor. Shot not going at the moment, but he can be a real force on D. And there's the 3. And just perfectly positioned, Eminem. Extra pass from Gatkuth. Team basketball from South Sudan.
Well, the reach by Double M.
Yeah.
And the ball goes off of Makram Ben Ramdam.
Yeah, and he's trying to do that rip-through move to get the contact, and it's backfired on him on this occasion. Dirk Baumann trying to get a tune out of this group.
Gatkuth. Oh, it goes off of Tingaku's head. And Double M was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And then called for a travel. I don't think I've ever seen that.
He wasn't facing.
If we could see a replay of that, that would be fantastic.
And how cool would that have been if Eminem had made the score off this?
Watch Ding, number 12. Tingakuth.
He's not expecting the pass. That's off the travel.
Okay, so that was after the play.
It was a heads-up play, but in the wrong way.
Good cut to the basket, passes back outside to roll, feet set, nope, and Ben Ramdam gets the offensive board.
Yeah.
And D-Hoops didn't box out.
It's tough for D-Hoops.
Yeah, it is tough boxing out Makram Ben Ramdam.
Yeah, and he's just doing the old school kind of stuff, just being a pest underneath. Any shot that goes up, he's just putting pressure on those young South Sudanese players. Just using his weight and his experience to good effect there.
Well, their inability to make free throws, it's a bit worrying, really, in a game like this. They are still up by 4 points, 2 more misses.
Yeah, and this is where South Sudan have got to make Tunisia pay.
D Hoops has it knocked away by Elmel Brook. Quick hands, number 7. Now Roll, his pass to Abada, and
Roy Live is sprinting to get the ball, to get it back in.
He's got good speed.
Yeah.
Now, Roll. And offensive foul called on Michael Roll.
Got to be careful, Eminem, and he's got the T for the reaction. This is not...
Junior Madut celebrating a little too much.
My golly, that's unfortunate. You can't react like that. This is international basketball, not a game of 3-on-3 down the park where you've just made a big-time play with your friends or enemies.
So watch.
Yeah, great D.
Pushed off.
Yeah. But I think Michael Roll's been such an issue that they finally get some respite with him committing the offensive foul, and they just overreact with the celebration and the emotion.
But South Sudan, I think, get possession here, don't they?
Well, it was an offensive foul, so they get one shot for the tee, and
then it goes back to possession
back to
for
South Sudan.
Yeah.
So
still 1 point, you never know.
Yeah, and I think Junior Madut just
look at the reaction.
Oh, sure, yeah. And
then he kind of bounced away, and Bowerman says, "Don't worry about it, kid. You'll learn."
Yeah.
Now, Gatkuth tries to get it to Dingakuth.
Yeah, and again, Salah Mejri being the difference maker. He didn't have to block the shot. He just moved across in the way of Gatkuth, and it was almost a turnover.
Madut hands off to Dingakuth, and he's fouled.
Yeah, I like that. Just attack, drop off, spacing. So Tunisia can't guard the ball and the pass. And Roll comes in from behind, hand on the hip. I would suggest that's against Roll.
Salah Mejri. Well, Michael Roll's engaging a little bit of talk. So, yeah, the foul was on Michael Roll.
Yeah, just the 2 fouls. They've only committed 6 fouls.
Look at Michael Roll having a conversation over there with Royal Ivy.
Yeah.
I have never seen Michael Roll engage in so much conversation with the opposition. A little bit of trash talk, a little bit, yep, let's go, a little bit, well, let's talk about this.
Yeah. Well, it's the new kids on the block versus the reigning champions and leaders in African basketball, and this is what you end up with.
Salah Mejri, soft release. You should never doubt him, coach. All he does is make threes today.
Yeah, great job.
Oh, move, what a move, and he gets swatted by Salah Mejri.
He's taken over the game, Salah Mejri.
Elmel Brook, back to Slimane. Tunisia leading by 8. Mejri again, good job.
Yeah.
Dingakuth showing his ball handling skills. Here's Moo. The bump, tries to get up for the shot, and they make sure he only gets a couple of free throws.
Yeah. Salah Mejri there, both ends of the floor.
Nope, it was before the shot, so.
Yeah, it's on the total focus there for Mejri. He knows how important this stretch is. Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean.
But he gets up in time to get a block, doesn't he?
Yeah, you got it. That's great. I like the smile. He's pretty relaxed. They've got to stay relaxed, Tunisia. They're going to have an onslaught from South Sudan.
They've equaled their biggest lead of the game now, 8 points. Could have made it even bigger. Big moments now for South Sudan, trying to hold it together here. Gatkuth from deep, it's good.
Great screen by Cooch Bar, helping Gatkuth out, and once he got open, nothing but net.
Roll to Abada, plenty of time, and he answers with a three.
Yeah, no pressure on the shot, just nice pass from Michael Roll, and Abada does the rest from the wing.
Cooch Bar thought about it. An amazing run. Oh boy, Tennyput gets swatted by Salamejri. Doesn't matter, Madut has it, and he puts it up and misses. Cooch had position, but Slimani gets on the ground for the basketball, and they're tied up, so it'll be South Sudan ball. Possession arrow.
Yeah, and just see who's first to the floor. The quickest of reactions from the veteran players of Tunisia. They get down to the floor before South Sudan can, and it makes such a massive difference. Realise the importance of hustle.
Is there any way they can get Kawani involved in the offense today?
Well, he may just get something from broken play, maybe out of this press.
He's come into the game.
Yeah.
He's replaced Double M.
Well, they do need him now, 8 behind.
Put and Abada going at it again. For three, good. Boy, Omar Abada for three.
Wow, and this is really good for Tunisia and worrying for South Sudan, because you have Michael Roll, you've got Mesri, and now you've got Omar Abada, and they've left him wide open on a couple of threes. And Tunisia are firing on all cylinders right now, showing why they are the favourites to win this matchup.
Look at Nick Gibson back there.
Yeah. He is up for this.
He's the coach with the best celebrations, I have to say.
Yeah, they're looking calm. They're looking cool and collective, Tunisia. Let's listen into South Sudan.
You can't do it by yourself. He's still in the game. We're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this to about 6. And then the fourth quarter, they're gonna get tired. But we gotta pick up our pace. We gotta share the game. Come on, man.
We ain't done.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it 77 double. 77 double.
Hey, what's the mindset for the game? What's the mindset? Come on, together, all be together. 1, 2, 3, together.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Seeing Zečević, the Guinea coach, and Liz Mills, the Kenya coach, sitting there exchanging notes, watching the game.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it from South Sudan. It's like, come on, we got to quicken the pace. We got to make them tired by the fourth quarter.
But it's whether Tunisia will let that happen. They've got to get Tunisia to miss some shots, then they can run. And then they've just gone cold on the offensive end. 17-6, Tunisia win. It's a real decisive move by the reigning AfroBasket champions.
Quick pass, Cooch Bar. Boy.
Yeah, got to get up above the hoop there and finish. Had a really, really simple look there.
Good hands, Cooch Bar.
Yeah, they've got to chase after everything. These screens are good. The movement is good by Tunisia. They're playing with supreme confidence.
And you see Ghiaza putting up the jump shot. Did you see Michael Roll directing the offense there?
Yeah.
He said, Ghiaza, you're supposed to be over there.
Yeah, well, he
So
took
he
the
goes
shot.
there and he hits the shot.
Yeah, nice 2-point shot there from Ghiaza.
Cooch Bar again comes up short, but this time he's fouled by Slimani.
That was strong play by Cooch Bar in amongst all the Tunisian defenders. Ghiaza hands up. Slimani comes over.
Yeah, fouled by Ghiaza, I think. So Ghiaza, his first foul. And Cooch Bar gets it to drop. Taco Weck and Dinga Kuth coming back in on the next dead ball. So that will be right now. So Cooch Bar goes out and Junior Madut. And then Taco Weck comes back out to guard Michael Roll.
So they go back to the 1-2-2 press. Let's see if they can get some success.
Abada. Oh boy. Terrific play by Abada, and Gayaza with another.
Yeah, they broke the press and got inside. Nice reverse layup. Sort of over his head shot from Gayaza. That was much better effort by Tunisia to deal with the break, and then nice move inside by Gayaza. He's hit the last couple of shots for Tunisia. Getting a good team effort.
Tinny put, looks good. It is good.
Yeah, South Sudan desperately needed that shot. He did it all himself, pulling up off the dribble and drain the three.
Well, shot clock winding down, and then Kwani forces the turnover.
There's a lot of drawing going on here.
Saying he was pushed. Good D from Kwani.
Yeah, that's how Kwani get in this game.
Gatkuth to Dingakuth to Kwani. Oh, in and out.
Just a touch flat, but he had a reasonable look there. The pass out from Akuth off the bounce. Just needs to see the ball go through the hoop. Kwani.
Abada. Oh, Gaza steps out, and his range a little bit further. Look at that.
Well, he's just playing loose, relaxed, just coming in, doing a job for Coach Bauman.
Tinny putt right at the buzzer. Nope, almost at the buzzer. And that's it. South Sudan down 12 points. Royal Ivy was hoping they would cut it to 6 before the end of the quarter, but it is currently 12 points. And again, Gayaza, I'll tell you, the Tunisian bigs have actually shot it quite well today from outside. Salah Mejri and now this man.
Yeah, that was a long range too. Abada with the assist, just drawing in the defense, and all Dingakuth can do is look and hope and pray that it wasn't going to go down, but Gayaza was not having any of that. 6 quick points for Tunisia's number 11.
At the end of 3, Tunisia 63, South Sudan 51.
Sika at the 3 position. Then we got Akram and Mokhtar. And look, next time down, right? Run ball. The 3-man is here, right? 4 and 5 are doing their thing.
So here's some of the highlights. Mejri, great fake, double fake to get Dingakuth reacting, biting on the fake. And Taco Weck not in the picture, and once Mejri elevates, he's smart play. This was a good play for South Sudan. Pick and roll on the left to Gatkuth. And to double M. To Gatkuth the pass, and Eminem with the 3. And Abada hit a couple of big threes, so it's really been multiple efforts by Tunisia, by different players, which is making them really tough to guard for South Sudan. Who do you key on? Well, Gayaza and Abada have done the job for Tunisia in that quarter.
Fourth quarter underway. Gatkuth in the game. Passes over to Kwani. Still hasn't scored yet, Kwani. Over to Ding Akuth. And Kwani back outside. D hoops.
Yeah, he's just short arming it a little bit. He's just got to get that elbow up. It could be just the way he's always shot it. Maybe just get that release a bit higher.
And offensive foul on El Malbrook.
Yeah, South Sudan need all the help they can get here to try and get back in this. They've got Deng Akuth inside. They need to use him, whether it's in a pick and roll or just drop it off to him for the big moves.
Gatkuth.
Didn't quite come out with the same flow, that shot, as the ones he's made.
Roll from long way out. Nope. And Deng Akuth again, another rebound. 9 minutes remaining.
Need to keep moving the ball, South Sudan, to keep change the angle of attack. Now Akuth, got to be careful.
Good pass down low, and then good block by Gayaza or Slimane, and then it went off of Mu and out of bounds.
Yeah, Double M just can't elevate there. He's too far under the hoop. Slimani, the veteran there, just hands straight up. Good team defense from Tunisia, and well, there's not much drop off. Michael Roll comes off for a rest, and Omar Abada, key player for them in that last quarter, is in.
And the reach called on Dilding.
Yeah, Omar Brook just putting a bit of pressure, sort of rips it to his right and across to his left, and Deng with a reach. Just needs to angle his slide there. Slide your feet first, then you can go for the steal.
Malbrook,
Yeah.
It's good. Biggest lead of the game, 15 points for Tunisia.
Yeah, and that's Murad Elmabrook's first points of the game. Worrying signs here for South Sudan.
Oh, behind, here comes Abada with the pick and the dunk. And Royal Ivy, his team is really up against it now. 17 points, the difference after the Abada steal and fast break.
Yeah, Tunisia just playing at such a high level here, both ends of the floor. Melma Brook comes in, hits the three, and Abada, he is irresistible today. And look at this high-flying dunk from Abada, doing it all for his country. And at the moment, they're heading to the semi-finals.
Abada having a big game, 18 points. He's close to a double-double and assist as well.
Yeah, that is a wonderful stat line he's got there.
So they don't get any more threes. Got me. Yes, sir. First play for you. Coming off. Same thing. Sorry. Coming off. Then for the three. Now listen, when we have a chance to pick on guys, call them to step up and attack. Get downhill, because we need threes now. Paint touch, three, you get an open look, knock it down. You gotta play fast, we get stops, we run it, attacking, spraying for threes. That's gonna cut the lead to 10. We got 8 minutes, come on, man. 8 minutes, come on. Pick your hands up.
Raise your body language. Our body language ain't looking the best, bro. The game ain't over. We have to hold over. All right, come on, let's stick together. Energy on 3, 1, 2, 3. Energy, come on.
Yeah, that's a good point made at the end of that. Timeout, body language needs to improve, and they're going to need to make some threes. Well, they need to make some threes for sure. They are in a hole, South Sudan. Yeah.
Was this a three or not? Omar Brook, it's tight. See
Yeah,
if they can focus in on it.
That's really tight. I think that's a 2. It's a good call by the refs to check that. Just think once he lands and then just steps into the shot with his right foot, just toes the line. Very close. So jump, sort of 1-2 stop, step, and then he just slides that right foot forward. So the right foot is slightly ahead of the left, which is your new normal shooting position for the right-hander. He's just slid it forward a touch too much.
Can't see really from that angle, to be honest.
The first angle we had from the baseline side was the best.
I'm not sure that it's definitive. We'll see.
And I guess if they're not sure, if they keep it as a 3.
I think that was it.
All smiles for Tunisia. Abada and Malbrook. Everybody contributing for this team. And the key thing is they've used 9 players, but they go 9 deep, Jeff. So you've got guys coming on at number 9.
Well, that was a bad turnover.
Yeah, it was.
He just kind of fell asleep.
Yeah.
Junior Madut.
Yeah. Just the 12 turnovers, but that one really hurt. Right. They've got to show some character here, South Sudan.
Yep, working against the clock as well, and double end misses. Madut with the rebound. This pass, and it's a ding, just cannot buy a 3 right now.
Good offensive rebound though by double M. Tiangmu.
Jackson McCoy time. Little runner, and gets it to drop.
Yeah, they got to play with flow. They got to play up tempo. They got to play South Sudan basketball right now. 1-2-2 press is on. They're giving them a bit too much space. Got to be chasing that ball, especially on the sidelines.
Ben Ramdam whips it. Slimani. And
the defense
brings it up the floor and tries to get it to Dingakuth, trailing.
Yeah, Slimani, Gaiza just doing enough. Got to keep really controlled, South Sudan.
Step back for Abada. Rims out.
He had a good look.
Nice bounce pass to Madut. And again, Tunisia got the hands up and forced the turnover.
Great transition D there from Tunisia, smothering the South Sudan attempted offense.
An offensive foul on Giaza.
It was a sort of strange exchange there in the corner. He thought he was going to go basket side of Junior Madut, but it didn't happen. Offensive foul, so good start out of the timeout by South Sudan.
Roll back into the game for Tunisia. Giaza goes out. Salah Mesri also back in.
Quick shot of Loldeng there, looking pensive. But these are the games that South Sudan need to be in. That's how they're going to improve.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we said at the start, they're in a win-win situation.
Yeah.
They're not gonna, nobody expected them to get this far.
Yeah,
to the AfroBasket.
Sure, whatever happens, they've got to be competitive all the way here.
Alley-oop, nope. Ding has to lean over and try to get the basketball, and good job, El Malbrook.
Again, just keeping South Sudan at bay there. Dingakuth didn't have a clear lane to the hoop for the alley-oop, and this press is not quite working at the moment for South Sudan.
Ben Ramdam back outside. El Malbrook, Michael Roll, the last stand is good. Well, that was excellent execution, as Luol Deng knows. Deng Akuth in and out.
It's tough, great pass though, out to roll. In between two South Sudan players for the three. Yes. Move with that foul there. Substitutions in for South Sudan. Last roll of the dice here.
Remember, they will play the winner. The winner of this game plays the winner of the next quarterfinal between Cape Verde and Uganda. Ben Ramdam, good.
Yeah, everybody contributing. Big time three there from Ben Ramdam. Early in the offense as well.
And Deng Akuth, soft, he's tough.
Yeah, great experience for him to be playing against Mejri. That is a tough jump hook high off the glass.
Pass thrown down low, Junior Madu comes up with it. D Hoops, will this finally be it? Still will not drop for D Hoops.
It's just not pouring out of his hand like it did
early in the tournament.
Earlier in the tournament, but it's tough to keep knocking those threes down. It's taken a whole team effort here for Tunisia, with different players contributing to get this big lead.
Spin move, ball hit out of bounds, and it goes off of Salah Mejri.
Yeah, he just brought the ball down, and Mejri needs to just give the ball to the ref, get down the other end of the floor as we get a technical. He brought the ball down to the height of the player that was defending him, and he's the big bad villain now as he walks back up the floor.
Not winning, not winning any fans
amongst
the South Sudanese faithful.
So he brings it down, and he obviously thinks he's being fouled. Good job by Wojciech again. Just giving Mejri a chance to give him the ball back before he maybe sets him up with a tee.
Oh boy, that one hurts.
Yeah, they've got to make that first pass to get the offense started. Minimum requirement. It's just lack of concentration, maybe some fatigue for this young team. They're being asked a lot of questions by Tunisia.
Roll, that's off. No chance to run. Gatkuth. It's now or never. Deng again. Deng misses.
Yeah. Just looking tight on that release, Jeff. It's so unfortunate because he's had a couple of good looks of late.
So Tunisia going to bring in some substitutes. Gatkuth. Kawani finally gets it to go. Although that was a 2. Or was it a 3? No, sorry, it was a 3.
Yeah, that's his first 3 points of the game. He's only taken 4 shots all game. He's had a quiet afternoon.
Oh, nice give and go, and then he hands it off. Giaza doesn't finish. Chance to run for South Sudan. Gatkuth. Roll knocks it out of Kawani's hands. He chases down the ball.
Yeah, out of bounds.
The Hoops was out of bounds. So Tunisia moving towards the semifinals.
Yeah, and their seeding suggested that would happen, and the way they've played as a group, they've been able to nullify South Sudan's threats on the whole. South Sudan have showed some flashes of great play. They just haven't been able to. And of course, they were tied at half-time, but the second half has belonged to Tunisia. 34-18, they're leading the second half of play.
74-58. So they got to get stops and points quickly. Got to keep believing.
Especially with the bench players in.
Madut
For Tunisia.
lays it up. Now back to 14 points.
Yeah, this ain't over. If they can get their defense working, get some steals.
Ooh, it's close.
Yeah. It's a big test for Belegi and Manoir.
Another turnover. And Double M earns a trip to the line to make the 2 free throws and cut the deficit to 12.
Yeah, that's the only problem. We're bringing guys on the floor that haven't played at all. They're not up to the flow, not up to the speed of the game, and Belegi commits the foul. It's just not going to work there. Good play by South Sudan, and the layup by Junior Madut. And I wonder if Coach Baumann brings if he's going to bring back his key players. Yeah. Unfortunate for the guys coming off the bench, but they're coming into a situation where South Sudan are pressing. They're all over the passing lanes. And there was a bit of a drop in level there. So today, 24 assists for Tunisia, 36 rebounds, 48% from the field is good. 13 of 31 from 3, 13 of 23 from 2. 9 of 18 from the line. So the good shooting from behind the arc, Jeff, has sort of covered up their problems at the free throw line.
So Luol Deng, it's been a job well done as the South Sudanese Basketball Federation president. First, they had to go through the process of making it here, and once they've qualified, they've been one of the big stories, playing at the tournament for the first time, making it all the way to the quarterfinals, and now cutting the deficit to 12 points.
Yeah, they've got to just be arriving at the ball. Good D.
And, well, they fouled Ben Ramdam with 1:41 left, and he's been what from the free throw line today. It's a bit risky having him out there because of that. He's 2 of 7.
Yeah, great job by Salah Mejri making that pass in the first place. He's got 2 players on him, but they didn't want a gap between them, so he's able to play the wraparound pass to Ben Ramdam.
Well, Ben Ramdam makes both. He sits there, he concentrates, has a nice flow, he makes those free throws. Boy, what hops that was from Junior Madut, but
just couldn't get it to go.
So under a minute and a half, and I think the writing is on the wall now for South Sudan as they get a quick steal, a fast break. And Mejri gets denied, gets it back, and that's it. So good job defensively.
Yeah, no foul there, I don't think. It was just good defense, good hustle by South Sudan, and that's why it's great having these 2 teams playing each other with different ways of approaching the game.
Gatkuth for 3.
Now they need all-out pressure and energy.
To 11 points, the deficit.
Yeah.
And Abada falls down. So Kwani comes over and helps him up.
Yeah, he had to arrive as Abada caught the ball, and it's just too much momentum there committing the foul, but they got to go again. They've got to be switched on now.
El Malbrook to the corner. Mejri. Ben Ramdam.
Yeah, you just can't let them do that. But again, he's too big, too strong.
Gatkuth, coast to coast.
Amazing how many shots Mejri changes.
And Royal Ivy saying the game is up, no fouls.
Yeah.
So 13 points the advantage for Tunisia over South Sudan. Bounce pass. And the alley-oop pass. And the three-point shot is no good. Royal Ivy taking exception to that last basket, thinking they were rubbing it in, but was there enough time on the shot clock?
Well, yeah.
I mean, did they have to shoot because of the shot clock?
Well, there was, yeah.
And Salah Mejri starts blowing kisses again.
The game was still live.
They had no choice. There was still 10. Yeah, there was like a difference of 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, sure. Between shot clock, game clock. So South Sudan stopped playing.
They just don't like getting beat.
No. And Royal Ivy's just got to forget about that because it's getting a bit silly now. At mid-court, the emotions
Ding Maya and Salah Mejri, and let's just calm down. Salah was the peacemaker earlier.
Yeah, let's remember this great occasion and how well South Sudan have done. But Mejri again, blowing kisses to the opposition when
Tunisia
they beat
brings
them.
out the they tend to bring out the worst in opponents at times.
Yeah.
Salah Mejri goes to hug Dingakuth.
Yeah, that's been a really good matchup, and they just got to show respect here, South Sudan. And okay, it's one play, the game was over, and Mejri's trying to explain that the game was still live. So
Yeah.
just
It's kind of like sometimes, as you look at the numbers, it's kind of like sometimes, maybe a team gets upset if the other team keeps pouring in the points.
Sure.
But they're doing it for goal differential and potential three-way, and the other team might not realize it.
Yeah.
First time, I think, Royal Ivy coaching in international basketball.
Yeah.
But definitely the shot clock still had time to run. So anyway, I mean, the game was over. It's
sure.
He could have just turned it over, but they got to take the shot anyway.
Yeah.
So 15-point win as you look at the highlights, and Salah Mejri, another big game for him. 20 points and 17 points for Michael Roll, 18 for Omar Bada, 13 for Makram Ben Ramdam.
Yeah, they're the key players. That's the bulk of their offense. And but then Giza came in, had some nice moments. 6 points for him, and also Murad El Mabrouk hit a big three. So they just switched on. They're all keyed in. They're all locked in. Tunisia, they know the important moments, and they've just had too much for South Sudan over the 40 minutes.
That's the highlight of the game right there.
Yeah.
You got to have fun, man. You got to have fun when you're out here.
Yeah.
You don't want to see the arguments. You want to see the fun.
And the passion and the positive emotions, for sure.
South Sudan, the tears as reality set in that their team wasn't going to advance in the competition.
Yeah.
But it's no shame in losing to the defending champions, one of the teams of for more than a decade.
Yeah.
In African basketball. That's I think in all but one of the AfroBaskets in 2013 they didn't make the podium. Otherwise they've been on the podium every single time since 2009.
Yeah, you got it, and they just got all their big players playing big minutes, and Omar Abad has just been sensational with the 3 steals, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 26 assists, 41 rebounds, 16 turnovers, and they just play together. This was just the last few minutes when Coach Baum was trying to get some bench players, rotation players, some minutes, but he had to take them out pretty quick because South Sudan was stepping up their D.
I was told by the team manager before the game that up to 80% of these guys would be available for the qualifiers. So, I'm hoping that we'll be able to see them.
Yeah.
But, and we all know that there are a lot of other players as well that can, strengthen this team. And South Sudan, I think, is only going to get better as they get You know, they've got a great president of the federation. They're just, you know, they're starting to figure, they're figuring things out very quickly, if that makes sense. They're kind of like it's their first AfroBasket,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and they've made it this far, the
Yeah.
quarterfinals.
Yeah, great experience for
It's
them.
been a great experience for them, and they have been one of the storylines. So if you look at the road to the final, there it is, bottom right, Tunisia beating South Sudan, so they now await the winner of Uganda and Cape Verde. For the semifinal, Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire will play in the other semifinal. One last time, 80-65, Tunisia win it over South Sudan. Stick around for the next game between Cape Verde and Uganda, tipping off in just over an hour.
Tá bom.